How to scrape Reddit for finding leads. I've built a multi-million-dollar company without paid ads. And this is one of my favorite quiet lead sources, Reddit, right behind me. I have built this free custom sheet that you're going to be able to extract leads, comments, data from, all for 100% free. So stick around to the end because I'm going to tell you the secrets on how I generate leads, reach out to them, and get them to convert today at the end of this video. Let's jump into it. All right, so this is the free Reddit scraper I have created. Who am I? I'm Ronald Osborne. I'm an award-winning business coach, an international business coach. And how I'm different from other business coaches is I've got my own businesses that I've built. My first company that I built, multiple millions of dollars in the telecommunications industry. Now I help other business owners like these guys you can see in the reviews, and this is just some of them, improve their organizations by building things like this as well. So how do you get the free Reddit scraper? The first thing you need to do is simply click on the link down below. It's going to take you to this page, all right? You're going to see dozens of other free marketing spreadsheets that you can get once you've got this, and they're very powerful. So there's your Reddit scraper right there. Maybe you want an additional 250 business directory listings to help you boost leads and boost your SEO. You're welcome. Now, let me explain how this Reddit scraper works. The very first thing you need to do is once you get it, is all you need to do is go to this setup sheets. You need to click this button because it'll update and pull all of the data in. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you set up your own API with this so it runs completely free and you can run it as often as you want. But it's very important you hit that setup sheet button. Now, what this does, this has two different things. You've got a top level and a deep dive research. The top level, very basic. Think about it like this. If you go top level, what you're looking at is the questions that people are asking, and that's it. So as an example, if you want a subreddit scrape for just the questions, hey, how do I pay my taxes? What's the cutoff time for taxes? As a small business owner, what's the best way of finding employees? How do you stop employee churn? What's the best way to market my small business? All of a sudden, you've just got dozens of content ideas, and you've got the contact user who's asked those questions. So here's the top level results. I'm just going to show you quickly of what it does. And here's the tab that has the individual that's asked it. So you've got their question, and then you've got the content of that question as well. You've got the post title, and then you've got this. So all of this information is here. So if you know the answer to this question, maybe you're an accountant. Maybe you sit there and go, oh, I know how to answer this question. Boom, reach out to this individual directly, and I'll show you how to easily do that at the end. The second one is the deep dive results. The deep dive results actually scrapes, as an example, one of those questions, and everyone that answers it, it scrapes all of the comments as well. So you can reach out to everyone in there, and it also actually scores it. So if I open this up a little bit more for you, it actually scores, if I come across here, what that is. So like how well that engagement score is. So how many more comments there were, how active it was, how many times it's hitting key metrics that I built into this system here. This information is awesome. Okay, so that way you can just filter by really popular things or unpopular things. Now, I would suggest, this is a tip for you because you stuck around, reach out to people on both ends of the Richter scale. Because if you do that, no one's responded to them, you're going to send them something, they're going to pay attention to it. Or if you get to the top of a very engaged post, well, that can all of a sudden bring you more leads instead of just the one lead you went after. So this is how you configure the scraping tool. Very, very easy. First thing we need to do is go to the config page. Okay. So again, if you change this to no, these things here, they're not going to run. All right, super important. Now I've set a thing where you can set the date filters. You can set, as an example, the minimum upvotes, the how many comments they've got to have before you scrape it, as an example, for the top level analysis, because you don't just want anything that's a dead duck. You don't want anything that's not getting any interest. Same here. You can sort up to the top comments, hot. If you know Reddit, you can change this to hot, best, whatever it is. You can change this right here. Okay. As you can see, help, advice, ask, discussion, who, what, when, why, how are all in here as well. So all of this information you can actually adjust, and you can filter it up, you can filter it down. You get to do all of this in the Reddit scraper. It's completely free and it does all of this. You're welcome. Put a comment down below, you legends. Boost the YouTube channel for me. Boost it, boost it, boost it, you legends. You come across to the keyword tabs, all right? Now you've got 4 slots here. There's a couple of things you can do. You can put a keyword in here as a subreddit. You can also do searches as well by a keyword. So if I go to search, I can do both top level and deep dive. Normally I don't do that. I just do the top level. Okay. So what this will do is it will search for a keyword. So if I were to just go, pay tax. This is a keyword that I'm going to look for, okay? So I've run it already so you could see it, but it's very, very simple. Once we've done that, we go up here, we go run scrape. So I'm going to hit the run scrape button now. Now, typically, this is going to run for probably maybe 10 minutes for you. It won't take too long. And as you can see right here, the processing, it's like the processing is going through. Obviously, the complete and the no results found are the previous ones, but that's all you need to do, and it will spit out that information. I'll come back once it's done. All right, so that's done. Now you can come over to the statistics tab down here and you can see, okay, how long did that run for? It took 4 minutes, but here's all the data we got back. All right, now if you go to the top level results, remember I put in the keyword pay tax. Look at all of these ones here with tax. All right, anyone ever here moved in with their family, they've started to do this, rebuilding at 39, looking for tips, advice, blah, 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 anything like this, anything here. Can a 67-year-old mum afford a house, blah, 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 anything mentioning tax in this top level comment here that you can filter out, boom, that's how you find them. Now, how do we contact them? This is how you find leads on Reddit. All right, so I'm just going to grab this Economist Most. Now, let's go up here. What you're going to need to use is this URL string right here. Okay, so it's https www.reddit.com user, and then you put the user in, followed by a slash at the end. Why do you do that? Because I'm going to go over here now. And all of a sudden, it takes me to his page. Now, I have the question that he asked. I can generate a response to that and reply to him directly here. Or I can send him a message directly, and then that stops anyone sort of seeing that you're spamming everyone. Because if any mods see that you're constantly just replying, hey, you should do this, go check out my website, blah, 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 do this, all of a sudden, you're just going to be blacklisted. Your account may even get suspended. You don't want that. So that's why I've built it this way. All you need to do is literally extract this whole column here, this author column right here, okay? Put this this URL, this structure right here, okay, this string structure right here. Combine the two of the ones that you want to reach out to. There you go. You've got a lead list from Reddit. You're welcome. Again, put a comment down below, guys. Now, how do you set up this sheet? Okay, that's a great question. When you get this sheet, you are going to have to set up your own Reddit API. Now, I'll have a link down below to that video, okay? A link down below to that video on how to set up a Reddit API. Now, what you'll do is you'll get your API. It's free. It's completely free. But then you'll need to come into extensions. You'll hit app script, okay? Now, this is going to show this. Here, I'm obviously blurring out for you, but you will see that you need to put in your unique things. It's very, very easy. Copy and paste. Once you've done that, hit this save button, hit the run button, and boom, hey presto, she's working. Then come back to your spreadsheet, hit F5 or refresh it, and then just wait a second. You'll see the Ronald Osborne Coaching Tips tab pop up. That's where you click it and you go set up all sheets. If you don't do this, if you don't hit that set up all sheets, she's not going to work for you. But that's how you set it up. Now, if you are a small business owner or a business owner, for argument's sake, and you want to work with an award-winning business coach that's helped hundreds, it would be thousands at this point, of business owners out there in the world, not just Australia, America, the UAE, you name it, I've helped them. I've helped them across the world, as you can see. Reach out to me, book a free discovery call, join my community. I'd love to have you in there, and I offer really free and valuable advice. If I'm giving this away for free, imagine what the paid stuff is you're getting. See you, legends.